right, y'all see it. I had to get a new one of these pins right here. I don't know what happened to the other one, but it's gone. So I'm taking the Bobcat over to the bamboo site. Gonna dig that stump out today. Might get another fire going over there to burn the remainder of what we got left. Yeah. We're not mowing today, so yeah. So y'all see it, man. And there goes Bobby. So this leak on Bobby is so weird, y'all. So like right now it's holding fluid. It's not I mean, it's actually holding it really good. I think that well, I know the other side is the side that leaks, but you see the gauge is right here, and if it were a bad leak, it would be, the ball would be at the bottom. So it's not. I think what's happening with it is when it gets a bunch of debris and dirt, you know, up on the other side. Let me get the GoPro going. There is a leak over here, but I think that when a lot of dirt and stuff or debris gets hung up in the sprocket, it pushes on one of the hydro lines coming out of from in here to the drive motor, and just pushing it just a little bit may make it leak a little bit, if that makes sense. Then when you clean it out, that pressure's not on it anymore, and I don't know. That's just my thinking. I don't really know. Let's turn the GoPros on. Let me plug the man lift up to where it can. Well, you always want the man lift on standby, right? So the man lift, this is how you just get a regular plug, right? You just plug it in, man. It's that simple. After you plug it in, you just look right there and you can see where it's in the middle there, and that means it's charging. When that light turns green, it means it's fully charged. So it wasn't running low or nothing, but I like to keep it topped off. Yeah. So when I get over to the bamboo site, I'm gonna hook to the stump bucket. Okay, so I'm over here, y'all. I'm looking at the saws and everything. We're gonna go through and make sure that, you know, I bought filters the other day. So this is not a big saw. It looks bigger than it really is. It's a 290. I don't know how many cc's it is. I want to say it's 50 or so, 56 or something like that. So this is not the biggest saw I got, but it's the biggest one I got with me today. I do have a Husqvarna with a 30-inch bar on it. But it's real heavy, and I'll show it to y'all. I'm gonna do a tool video shortly once I get done with everything for the season and start putting everything up. So look at that filter right there, y'all. That's a new filter. Ain't that crazy? So I'm gonna put, I got filter for both of the 201s too, and I got filters for pretty much everything, man. So yeah, but that's pretty bad right there. That'll make it where it won't run, it can't get air. So you know, and the filters are not that expensive really for you know, these filters are about $10 each or something like that. Not, you know, one thing about steel stuff, once you get the actual saw or weed eater or blower or whatever, the parts are not crazy expensive, you know. I mean, not to me anyway, but you rarely have to buy a part. Like, I've had this saw 10 years and I've never put a filter on it. I've had this saw about 7 years and I've never put a filter on it or that one. So, you know, and I know, well, really, man, you should. But see, I don't use this saw very often. There was a year or so that I didn't even crank it up. So this is where you got to be careful at, right here. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want no goop to get in there. Damn. That is where you would spray car cleaner, right? All right. And that one looks a lot better than that one. Look at that, dude. I mean, that's crazy, y'all. Look. Okay, y'all. So y'all know I'm over here. I'm gonna be digging all this out. That whole area right there. I got the stump bucket on there now, but I may need to go back with the tooth bucket because the stump bucket really does it wears on the front plate because it's so, you know, long. I'm trying to figure out where I can put y'all. It'd be cool to be able to put y'all somewhere where y'all can get a Also, y'all see how deep I'm having to dig this thing. Look, that's freaking stupid deep, man. I don't know if y'all can see, but that's 4.5, 5 foot deep right there. And all this is loose right here. I just haven't got the dirt out. So now I got to get on that side like I got this side. See, with the tree standing, right? You know, with the tree standing, you're not going to want to be digging like this, because I guarantee you now, if that tree were there, I would be able to pull it over very easy with the Bobcat, because I have, well, I've taken out some great big roots, but what's happening now is I can't hardly get any deeper without taking down the shoulder here, you know, to where the machine is lower. That's why I got the stump bucket on, because the stump bucket will reach, you know, a lot further than a traditional bucket, and it's got the rippers on it for that. So basically what I'm gonna do is, well, I'm just taking a, you know, taking a little break, and I'm not running the machine real hard. I'm not even running the RPMs wide open. So, but y'all saw how it was over there. We're gonna come on around and we're gonna get this right here next. So but one thing I'm probably gonna have to do, I got to move some of the dirt out of the way. See, I'm pulling up stuff like that, you know, and yeah. But my thinking, and I don't know for sure, is I might be able to grab that tree right there, since it's got a little bit of leverage, throw a chain or a rope on it, and then pull all of this over once it's loose enough. Maybe, but there's a lot of weight right here, dude, and y'all see how far off the stump I am. And that just shows you how deep these roots are. These roots on this tree, I guarantee they're every bit of 8 feet down at least, the core centerpiece. And then you got stuff like this all around it as you go down. So I need to go deeper here, but I need to get a little closer to the tree because, well, it's so much weight in there. But once I'm able to move it, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. It's just going to be so heavy. And if I could cut that off, but that's not going to take enough weight off of it for my machine to be able to handle all of this. That's a lot of weight right there, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay guys, so I think it's loose. What I'm basically trying to do now is I'm just trying to go around it and knock some of the dirt off, because there's a lot of dirt you can see underneath there. Yeah, so one of the neighbors came up, and you know, I'm gonna be burning today. So one of the neighbors came up over here, and he was like, "Hey man, I got some limbs that I cut off some trees in my yard." He lives right here. He says, "Hey man, I'll give you $100, man, if you'll burn them for me." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that." So that's gonna cover my fuel for the day, and that's pretty sweet, really. I mean, you know, the one heaping grapple bucket, you know. But I got it piled up over here already where I'm going to be burning over here. So I'm going to get the top of this tree right here, the one right here, and I'm going to put it on the burn pile. All right, y'all, Stump's gone. It's a little bit muddy to be really getting a fine grade in here, and we're not worried about that right now. What we'll do is we'll let it dry out a little bit more, and then I'll bring the power rake over here and we'll smooth it all out. Yeah, this looks really good, and there's nothing in the ground right here, so we can dig or whatever we want to do here. So yeah, that's it for me, man.